Welcome back to Surfers Paradise Beach, one of the most famous stretches of sand anywhere in the world, made famous by the names of Hendy, Gilbert, Tyres and Clayton, but it's a new generation, a new time, and a women's ski race that's on now. Bonnie Hancock, big wave Bonnie, has dominated so far this summer. Danielle McKenzie, though, she's chasing 3 straight overall titles in the Ocean6. They are equal on points heading into the final 2 rounds, and it is anybody's up for grabs. I'm Josh Minogue. Joining me by my side is Jack Hansen. Jack, it's one of the best races, and because there's waves on, it's going to be one of the most dramatic.
Well, it certainly will, and in very, very tricky conditions. It's going to be interesting who can stay upright on their ski, and if you can hold it on the way out and on the way in, you most certainly are going to go very close to taking victory.
Bailey, Bryant, Cox and Clark, we haven't seen those girls so far this summer. Radford, Snedden and Elizabeth Wise rounds out the field. Lucinda Kelly, closest to us on screen, one of the best in the business. And Alex, well, they've had a big day in the men's and the women's so far. They've had 3 wins from 4 water events. So will they get another one here in the women's ski race? Danielle McKenzie off and firing, absolutely hammering early on. And she's not afraid of this big surf as the girls go up and over the first one, up and over a second one. And this is where it's going to start to get interesting.
Well, on board with Hannah Minogue there. She lets a few explicit words go and probably come from where she's raised, Josh.
Oh, foul-mouthed minnow there. She knew she was in trouble, has to roll under one, and the rest of the field's flying out. No dramas at all. And Minogue's left standing beside her ski like it's learned a paddle day back at Thirroul. So our leaders are out in front and they're having no dramas at all, but the girls at the back are getting obliterated.
Well, Minogue still standing beside her ski. There's a Currumbin cap there struggling to get on as well. And while they're frolicking around in the shore break, girls are out the back across the gutter and they're making their way to that back bank.
That's Jade Hardstaff there who's having a little bit of trouble getting up and over. A couple of the Cronulla girls as well that are really doing it tough. But our leaders are out on the back bank, and once again, we're going to have dramas here. Up and over. There goes Amy Nerthen. There's a couple others chasing very, very hard from Northcliffe there. Danielle McKenzie, Megan Kreuter, they're trying hard. Carly Nerthen's been belted a bunch of times. McKenzie flips over. Nerthen gets away, and it looks like there's carnage left, right, and centre.
Well, it's all Amy Nerthen. She held herself upright on the ski. Danielle McKenzie made a mistake. She was right with Amy Nerthen, but now drops back to the middle of the field while the leaders sneak away.
Oh, Danielle McKenzie's going to get belted again. Here we go. She doesn't have much speed, but she goes up and over. Good skills there. And the back of the field still trying to make its way through that gutter, so they are almost guaranteed to be out of it. Oh, one of the girls gets flipped and rolls just like that. It looks like Emily Mathers from North Cronulla there. And our leaders is absolutely flying out in front. Amy Nerthen, she is leading by a country mile from Georgia Laird.
Well, Georgia Laird from Northcliffe sitting in second, Josh. It looks as though Big Wave Bonnie is there in fourth, joined also by her clubmate from Kurrawa, Bay Wilden Snedden. So one of the under-19 young guns currently sitting in third place.
There's a big gap back to the rest of the field there after them, and they're trying very, very hard to catch our leader, Amy Nerthen. She's got the job done before in the Ocean6 series. She's won multiple rounds over multiple years, knows how to get it done. She's taken a step back from the Iron Woman racing this year, and her board and ski has gone on in leaps and bounds. Bay Wilden Snedden, you can see her on the yellow, trying to push down one. Georgia Laird on the white and green ski there. Big wave Bonnie Hancock trying hard to get into the mix as well. Riley Bryant's there, another one from Northcliffe as well. Emma Livingston from Avoca, then the rest of the field. But here we go on the front. Amy Nerthen's got a small one. She's got a little one. Oh, cut across at the back there, past Bonnie Hancock and past Georgia Laird. I thought they were going to take each other out, but it just didn't happen. Amy Nerthen's washing a long, long way down, and she's into the gutter now. She's got to keep pushing this one. She's got to push across the gutter. It's not going to happen. It's going to fill up on her. And here come the back markers. The Tasmanian Georgia Laird's coming very, very hard. Bay Wilden Snedden, the young gun from Currumbin's, coming very hard as well. Bonnie Hancock's coming from the clouds. Riley Bryant, she's pushing hard on the outside as well. But our leader, she's got one past. She's got one sideways. She's got one off. Oh, there goes Amy Nerthen and just like that, your luck can change. And here comes Bay Wilden-Snedden. Here comes Bonnie Hancock. And on the other side of the screen, here comes Georgia Laird. They've gone straight past her. But Amy Nerthen's got back on the wave. She's going to push back into it. I thought she was out of it for all money. Oh, those girls out the back, they're getting flipped and thrown every which direction. Amy Nerthen's still in this one. 4 at the moment. Wilden-Snedden, Hancock, Nerthen, and Laird closest to us. Laird seems to have the most speed. She's up first. She's away first. Amy Nerthen did everything right. She deserves the win, but she's not going to get it. They're going to have to run up the beach. The Iron Women are coming for the ski paddler. Can Laird hold on? She's trying to hold on. She's doing her best to hold on. She will. Georgia Laird. Georgia Laird will get the win. The Tasmanian now racing at Northcliffe gets the job done. At round 5 at Surfers Paradise, up the beach, Emma Livingston and Riley Bryant trying to get across the line in, well, it looks like 5th and 6th place there. Lucinda Kelly just behind them. Danielle McKenzie with the spear throw. She is not happy at all. And a little pothole to make things worse. She'll just sneak inside the top 10. But what about that from Georgia Laird? Amy Nerthen, I thought she threw it out the window and then almost got it back, Jack.
Well, she decided to go without her ski. Hannah Minogue has had a day to forget also, Josh.
Tell me about it. She will not be happy. Georgia Laird is happy, though. She's on top. Nerthen in second and Wilden-Snedden in 3rd place overall. Let's hear from our winner, Georgia Laird.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to get a win. I haven't had much luck any other round, so it's nice to get on top for this one.
Very tough conditions, but more importantly, coming in, we thought our leader was home and hosed, but that's the luck of the ocean.
Yeah, well, I thought she clearly had it. I was just hoping to get a 2nd or a 3rd. I just kept working those runs and didn't go too hard to try and get down some of the bigger ones, just held off a bit and ended up working out.
Safety first and a sprint up the beach helps Georgia Laird, but not enough to sit inside the top 6. She'll be in 7th place overall. Hancock, McKenzie, Halligan and Minogue, Kelly, Nerthen, Laird and Livingston. That is your top 8 through 5 rounds of the Ocean6 Series. 1 to go and the title is still on the line when we head to North Cronulla.